The Beatles. I was at high school when the Beatles arrived on the planet. Actually, I went to high school with Neil Young. And I don't do any Neil Young songs, oddly enough. But yeah, I really should. Damn, my knees are damn down, little Parliaments and everyone. No, don't whoop on that one. That was crap. That was trash. Yeah, I should do some Neil songs. He was his dad was a sports writer for the Winnipeg Tribune. They lived in Toronto, came to Winnipeg, and he continued working for the Tribune. And Neil was at high school for maybe a year. He drove a 1955 black Chevy hearse. That was his vehicle of choice because there's lots of room for equipment in the back, or bodies if you need along the way. But the only memory, because we were never pals, but the only memory I have of Neil was on the third floor of Kelvin High School, and the floor was very warped. It was an old school, built in 1900 something. And he was standing in front of the principal's office, and he was surrounded by, probably 20, 30, young boys and girls, men and women. And he always had that vibe about him. People just gravitated to his energy. And a year later, he was in San Francisco doing the Buffalo Springfield thing with the boys down there. It's before Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young happened. But that was my degree of separation with Neil Young. Was pretty close. One person I did have cross paths with, who I'm really happy about, was Pete Seeger. You know Pete Seeger? Is that a familiar name to you? I certainly hope so. Pete Seeger truly was one of the most iconic musicians in the world, but his work in bringing awareness to the problems of the planet were unbelievable. He was in Winnipeg doing the Winnipeg Folk Festival, and I saw Pete watch somebody else take an apple. They crunched a couple of bites out of it and they threw it into the garbage. And I saw Pete watch that happen, watch the apple go into the garbage. And he was, why would you throw away perfectly good food? 2 bites, really? Come on, if you don't want an apple, don't take it, or share it with somebody, whatever. So he went over to the garbage bin, and it was still, the apple was just sitting on top, so it wasn't too disgusting. But he took the apple out, pulled out his penknife that he always carried, cut out the eaten part, and finished the apple. I thought, good for you, Pete. That's the way to do it. So there's a song that he popularized, a song about something that is near and dear to all of our hearts. The topic is garbage. And I got to stand up for this, I'm afraid. Hooray for garbage. Well, oops, no, let's tighten this up. Here we go. Yeah, garbage is something can you imagine how much garbage we create in a day, in a week, in a month, in a year? Whew. And we're responsible for it. We're all responsible for our own garbage, right? So when I sing the word garbage, or say the word garbage, I want you to echo like this. Garbage, 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 garbage. Garbage, 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 garbage. Mr. Thompson calls the waiter, orders steak and baked potato. He leaves the bone and gristle, and he never eats the skin. The busboy comes and takes it, with a cough contaminates it, and he puts it in a can with coffee grounds and sardine tins. Then the truck comes by on Friday, carts it all away. 1,000 more just like them are converging on the bay. Oh, garbage, 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 garbage. We're filling up the seas with garbage. What will we do when there's no place left to put all the garbage, 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 garbage? Mr. Thompson starts his Cadillac, winds it down the freeway track, leaving friends and neighbors in a hydrocarbon haze. He's joined by lots of other cars, flaming gases to the stars, there to leave a seething cloud that hangs for 30 days. Then the sun licks down upon it with its ultraviolet tongue, turns it into smog, and then it settles in our lungs. Oh, garbage, 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 garbage. We're filling up the skies with garbage. What will we do when there's no place left to put all the garbage? Garbage, 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 garbage. Getting home and taking off his shoes, he settles with the evening news while the kids do his homework, but their TV never stops. There's Batman and Superman, Spider-Man and Plastic Man, shows about most everything, heroes, robbers, and cops. And there's a piece in the paper about the mayor's middle name. He gets it read in time to watch the All-Star Bingo game. Oh, garbage, 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 garbage. We're filling up our minds with garbage. What will we do when there's nothing left to read, nothing left to breathe, nothing left to walk upon, nothing left to talk upon, nothing left to see, nothing left to be but garbage, garbage, garbage.